Yo. Alright, so I'm making this video because I really realized how much of a benefit door knocking is to you and myself, of course. So you may think, man, why should I need a door knock? There's really no point. I can just make calls, sit at home, and post on social media to promote my business. But in reality, when it comes down to actually getting a sale and talking to a customer, you need to know how to talk to them in person. Because if you're going to be showing homes, or you're going to be going to the closing table, or not even that, going to a listing presentation in itself requires a lot of confidence and assurance of how you operate in all and everything of what you do. So it's important to door knock, okay? You may think it's not, but that's going to get you out of your comfort zone. When you get put out of your comfort zone, you're taking the path of resistance. And with that, benefits you in so many ways. Your confidence boosts up, your self-esteem goes up, and your communication goes up, most importantly. And that's what you want. So now when you do go to the listing presentation, you know how to operate, you know how to move, you know what to say. And you have more of an oomph to it, rather than just, oh, well, I could do 4% instead. You're not going to get anywhere in life like that. So I encourage you to door knock. It's so beneficial to you, and it has changed me so much as a person and how I operate. Meaning, I don't just take shit from anybody. Because when you get to the door, of course you're going to run into people who, tell you shit all the time. That they're not interested. Give off my property. What do you want? I can't hear you. They're not even going to open the door. They're going to just talk to you through the window and act dumb. Give you the poker face. However, you have to go through those, trials and tribulations to mold yourself into this person of who you want to become, this badass realtor. You want to sell all these homes, but at the end of the day, you just want to sit at home and make calls. That's not how it's going to work. In order for you to get to that person, that image you have in your head of selling all these homes and being that badass agent, you have to go out there and grind for it, because it's not about the end result. It's about the journey and how that shapes you into the person you want to become. That's what's most important in anything you do in life. Okay? And as you're listening to this, you're going to begin to realize that, yes, it is important to go door knock. You may not want to. However, you know for a fact, deep down inside, it's the right thing to do. Okay? And if you're a man watching this turns you more into a man. Okay? It brings out more of your masculine energy, because now you're walking into a random person's driveway, not knowing who you're going to speak to behind the door. They could have a gun, they could cuss you out, anything could happen, they could spit on you. And you're really putting yourself in an uncomfortable situation to now you have to adapt on the fly. You have to mold into the other person's personality, really be this chameleon to be able to develop rapport and get information from them and provide value for them in return. And with that, it turns you into like this monster, this realtor where you can now be put in any situation and survive. And with that, you hold yourself a lot higher. You stick your chest out a lot more, and you walk differently. You operate differently, rather than just letting people walk all over you and talk all over you on the phone. Okay? So if you're watching this, I encourage you to door knock, okay? It's super beneficial, super. Because now when it comes time to the listing presentation, it's not like you're nervous and it's your first time. If you're going out and meeting people every day, talking to them, having conversations, it's gonna be like a random door knock. And you're gonna, in a sense, it's even better now, because now you know their situation, their motivation, and you know the script, and you just breeze through the presentation, and you get the listing. And that really gets you to feel more worthy of your goals, rather than not doing anything. Because now when you're not doing anything, you question yourself, and you're like, when the universe does present you with the opportunity of getting a listing, or whether if it's a buyer client as well or an investor, it's gonna test you. And you're gonna say to yourself, am I worthy of this? If you're not doing the work, you're gonna question yourself that, okay? And you don't want to be put into that position, because now when you're questioning yourself, you're like, damn, do I really deserve this $30,000 check? Do I really deserve this? Am I worthy enough? I don't think so. You start doubting yourself. And you don't want that. You don't want to doubt yourself. You want to be at a point in your career to where you know you fucking deserve that shit. You deserve it. And there is no question. There is no doubts in your mind. Okay? And to be able to get there, you got to put in the work. You have to. There's no other option, and you know that for a fact. So go out there, start knocking on doors. It has changed my life completely. Literally on how I operate, move, speak, walk, and talk. Okay? And it's going to be so beneficial for you down the line. Yes, it is a big mental challenge when you're alone and you have nobody to knock with, because all you're battling against is your mind. And that's it. In between doors, you're going to have those thoughts of, damn, does this work? Am I going to make it? But it's up to you to shut those thoughts up, you know? That alone is going to determine how far you make it in this business, if you can handle those thoughts or not. And the way I do it is, every time I do get a negative thought, I just reframe it and I say, you know, what matters more to me? The thought of having or doubting myself, thinking, man, can I really do this? Is this going to work? Or is the thought of, dude, doing this is going to work and I'm going to get all these listings and it's going to turn me into a monster, more beneficial than thinking the negative perspective of it. You know, the positive thought is what you want, because that creates more abundance for you in your life. And when you operate from that state of mind, you have this energy that people and money, most importantly, are attached to. Because at the end of the day, money is energy, okay? And if you have good energy, you're going to attract a lot of money in your life. Good energy. And you got to be disciplined, consistent, and there's many more factors. However, most importantly, at the end of the day, it's energy, and we all know that, okay? And yo, if you got bad energy, no one's gonna want to work with you. We both know that, okay? So charisma sells. You want to have good energy, and you want to knock on doors, because it's gonna develop you into a better person, and it's honestly gonna let you know what you're worth at the end of the day. So go out there, start knocking on doors and making more calls, okay? If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one, all right? Peace.